so sorry for standing you up.
Nah, it's too late now. He's been kidnapped. Oh, it's Clark's fault. He got held up.
See you there.
Okay. No accountability.
Oh, I didn't realize. Lois,
You're at her apartment.
Jimmy isn't answering my calls.
You didn't realize you're at her apartment. You didn't think she'd be there?
Because you stood him up.
I need you to finish that
More than
sentence.
that, I flew to the campground. No Jimmy. I flew over the forest, the Daily Planet, nothing. Lois, he's just gone. He
disappeared.
Please.
That's valid. She has found. So you're gonna search for Jimmy, man?
I'm doing this for Jimmy, not you. And we could be overreacting. Maybe he just turned off his phone.
Always the optimist. No. We must have his brain. Something like this would happen to Jimmy.
He was walking, not running. This way.
What was the super speed for? You were right there. You were.
Dad took me on wilderness survival weekends as a kid.
I was like, wilderness weekend.
Compass, find a path, purify water, set bones, you know, etc., etc.
That sounds intense.
Cool. Actually, that sounds cool, not intense.
There's a lot about me you're never gonna know.
You're so petty. What?
Wait, I'm sorry.
There's a lot about me you're never gonna know. Same for him. You don't know where he's from.
I scouted the forest from the air at least a dozen times. How did I miss this?
I was gonna ask about that. I was like, he must not have his X-ray vision, just his heat vision. Red sun? What is this? Oh, that's how you missed it. Okay.
I found Jimmy's phone.
This is the moment, bird watchers. Tonight, we find...
Oh, you're gonna show them your face? Normally he does like the silhouette. That was clearly a gorilla silhouette.
I've been kidnapped by Bigfoot! And some other guy!
I knew it! Mallah! That's what it is. I remember in Young Justice he was always wearing the beret. I knew it had to be them two. I was like, there's only two gorillas that stand out in the DC universe.
Any last words, spy, before we end your life?
Yes.
Who is that reminding me of? The robot's face is reminding me of something, but I can't figure it out right now.
At least I got to meet a super intelligent French gorilla before I died, which means I was right about everything. So go ahead and open my brain. At least someone cares what I think.
And then he stopped. It's funny.
Would you like to?
Why is he wearing a sweater? I saw the glasses, but I just realized he's wearing a sweater.
Lois.
Why is her eyes closed like that?
It looks like an army invaded.
Cadmus. I've heard.
Oh, Cadmus.
But they are, without a doubt, the most important people in my life. So
Yeah.
join me and my best
You guys are terrible friends.
Just keep going, okay?
No. I'm tired of you not answering my questions.
I don't want to talk about this right now.
Then when? When is a good time for the truth with you? Did you lie about your feelings for me? Was it all just a cover for you?
Lois,
Okay. That thing took forever to get out of the ground. That's crazy.
Lois?
Oh, there's a lot of them.
And welcome to Cadmus.
Oh!
Alright, show us Project KR.
For the record,
We haven't met Alex Luthor in this universe, have
Is
we?
that the Loch Ness Monster?
It's one of the mutants we lost in Scotland. Yes.
What? There's multiple? Oh no.
The CIA's classified sonic guns under development until the creator mysteriously vanished.
No way. Also, the creator didn't vanish. We recruited her.
What happened to her?
you wish to expose our
What else? The
existence?
missiles?
I'm just trying to show the world how amazing this all is and prove how right.
Oh,
I am
were
to
they
two
called the
people
Bunker
specifically.
Busters? Yeah, that's what they look like.
Brain, for the love of...
Maybe his
Stop
work, though,
threatening
so.
our guest.
Prisoner! And why are we giving him a tour? He'll lead us here to destroy us, my love.
Are they supposed to be together? Your brain.
Last time.
I won't question it. We're just gonna go with it.
But while our sister program relished the charge, we were not interested in destruction.
That looks like a terrible idea.
After an experiment
Just making clones of yourself like that?
I began to work with another young scientist. Task Force X was sent to eliminate us.
You just came in and started shooting?
Stable black hole. Task Force X assumed there were.
Yeah, that explosion in the side of the mountain looked like it looked like an explosion. But yeah, that makes sense. A black hole.
Wow. You know, your story and mine are kind of similar.
Oh,
How?
were you also hunted?
Close. My friends stood me up for a camping trip.
Oh yeah, so similar.
My friends don't take my work seriously. They don't take me seriously.
Jimmy, they're outside getting shot at just for you. They wouldn't do that just for anybody. Well, Clark would. He's Superman. But Lois would.
Your mind. And if they still reject you, you can stay with us.
What? Nine! We must eliminate him!
Oh, that is your answer to everything. Eliminate this, kill that, leave the dishes until they get mold, then claim it's some sort of experiment.
I've never heard that. That'd be funny. Imagine some kid. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna leave the dishes until the mold shows up. It's for school, Mom, I promise. So they made another one? Because the last one ended so well. Clark, why are you entertaining this? Just pick her up and fly.
What?
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I was about to say you're about to get blasted, dude. Oh no! It formed the head!
Clark!
Oh, and then it disassembled.
Hang on.
Thank you. Why wasn't that your first plan of action?
Hold tight.
Clark!
I'm sorry. Something's wrong with my powers.
Yeah,
They're...
Red Sun. Or maybe it's just like Kryptonian stuff that they're doing. Jeez. You're just setting off all the booby traps, huh?
They're not following! We're in the clear.
No, you're... all you had to do is stop running. Oof. Because his pants are indestructible too. I love how the pants never get... oh, okay, we got some scratches. Okay. But the pants never get destroyed. They always look fine.
But Clark...
That's why I always really appreciate Goku's fight on Namek. Like, it wasn't just his shirt, like, what was it, like the left leg or something got torn up too? I was like, alright, cool. But I think everything else after that, his pants never got destroyed. It was just his shirt.
Of course not.
Or the top of his gi, or whatever it is called.
Why would you make a new one?
Yeah, why would you make thank you, Jimmy?
It up to fake our death and escape.
Oh.
But since then,
So you lied. Lois hates liars.
when we figure out how to stabilize it, it will become a wormhole, a gateway to other dimensions. Dimensions where we might be.
It'd be so crazy if my adventures with Superman popped up in Crisis Part 2. That'd be wild.
As long as nothing disrupts the flow of power to this room, it's perfectly safe.
Right on cue. Did everything turn black and white? Come on, Clark. Oh, well, his powers aren't working right. Okay. I was about to say, you can open that.
Who knows what could be...
I
Ooh.
told you he'd lead enemies to us.
Oh, that's cool.
Everyone stop!
How did you get out there before Mallah?
Yeah, these are the friends I was telling you about.
Oh, the bad ones.
What? No, we're,
That's a cool little mech suit. I like the design.
Mallah, I want to watch them fight.
Nothing's stopping you, just stand there.
I held things back from you, and I shouldn't have.
Jimmy already knows.
You deserve to know.
Just the way that they're pushing in on his face, there is no... I know Jimmy already.
Superman.
Yeah,
This is not a
okay.
big review.
I was like, yeah. That was obvious.
We've been roommates since freshman year. The day I met you, you ripped the handle off of the door, then tried to play it like the screws had just come loose.
I mean, it could have been the screws.
The handle was ripped in half!
You've known this whole time? Why didn't you tell me?
Hold up! You told Lois before you told me, your best friend?
Oh no.
Robots? What robots?
What happened to giving us space?
Forgive me, Jamie. I love drama, but Cadmus never created any robots.
So they just put booby traps around your base and you had no idea? How is that a thing? They could definitely get through that. Okay.
Max, yeah, from Task Force X, the original kill squad.
Can we turn off the red sun dome or whatever that is to give him his powers back? What are those? Oh, those things they showed us already.
So, we got Bald hiding like 1 year in and made a bunch of mutants, okay?
Yeah, they're just mutants.
Creating a black hole and an army of mutants, we live a simple life on peace. Mostly.
I mean, yeah, you can't really blame them. Like, what else do scientists do when they get bored?
Why is there a black hole?
Ask the mad scientist.
Genius is
I told you they were bored. Alright, Clark, it's time to power up.
We need to access the control
Ah, the bunker
and turn on the
busters
backup
work.
systems.
Tell me what to do.
Does he know how to do that?
Then what?
Keep entering those numbers until it works, or we die.
Oh, solid plan.
Before we die, I gotta know, why did you cut me out of a huge part of your life?
And me?
Because I was scared. All I've ever wanted is to be normal. I don't want you to treat me like an alien. I just want to be your friend.
Guys, can we focus?
What are you doing? We need to open the containment field and let the black hole hit critical mass for it to stabilize.
That works. I mean, I guess he couldn't fly because his powers were still. But I don't know. We're just gonna leave it to plot. Oh, that's cool. They made a sun. They made a white sun. He should feel better now. There's no way that that jacket actually fits him. Well, it is oversized on Lois, so we'll...
Oh, the general found you yet?
How did you...
The Omex woke up after you entered our perimeter. The Omega field affected you. I don't know what they gave us 22 years ago, but you are somehow caught in the middle of it.
22 years ago.
The one we've been hiding from. Because once he sees you as a threat, he will never, ever stop. Come with us. You
Well,
are
okay.
different.
Lois already told Clark that her dad was a general, right? Because he literally just said, well, that's not really valid. There could be a whole bunch of generals in the U.S., so...
accepted, and I need
Lois
to
would figure it out if she heard him say that, though.
with the people
Probably.
I love.
No, I don't think you would just assume that your dad is a general that's been hunting Clark for the past 22 years.
Perry might take some convincing to become a true believer. Like us.
So we're cool. We're together. Or where are you guys gonna go? Oh, they did say it was gonna be a wormhole, didn't it? Well, didn't they? Gotta go find resources, find drinkable water.
Sir, we finished scouting the area.
I don't know if I just go
Sign of the
through a
old
random
Terran linked us,
wormhole.
but we found clear signs of recent habitation. Over.
Why does he have a dude with him?
Here. Put that brilliant mind of yours to work.
But why would a humble, kidnapped billionaire like me do that?
Because we want the same thing.
He's another Cecil. Oh, great.
To rip him from the sky and to bury him so deep the world won't even remember his name.
Yeah, no, in that case, I can work with all of this. When do we start?
This is a terrible idea. He's obviously gonna turn against you. Alright, so that's it for this episode of Superman and Lois, or My Adventures with Superman. So Jimmy knowing that Clark is Superman, that makes sense. Like he said, we've been roommates since freshman year. And, you know, breaking the door handle. I think in the first episode he like broke the sink or something. So that makes sense. And Jimmy being upset that he told Lois first before him. That also makes sense. But I do like that, you know, Jimmy and Clark have known each other longer. So being upset that Clark told somebody else first, that kind of makes sense to me. But also at the same time, it's like Clark actually has like a romantic feeling towards Lois, which obviously he doesn't have with Jimmy. So, you know, if you have romantic feelings about somebody else or just like a deeper connection with somebody else, doesn't matter how long you've been friends with your a friend with your friends or whatever, it's like you're gonna tell the person that you have that deeper emotional connection with. So there is that. But I do like that Jimmy knew that he was Superman and didn't tell Lois, you know? Like that's a real friend right there. So shout out to Jimmy. But it's so cool we got to see Mallah and I don't even think I learned the other one's name. But it was cool to see them. They're in another dimension now, so we might not see them again, but I don't know. General Lane came back and he's using Parasite. What's his name? Dr. Ivo, that's his name. Yeah. So obviously he's working with Ivo. We already know it's gonna go wrong. It never works out. Literally ever. We were just talking about tropes in the last episode. Now we're talking about him again. Yeah, using the bad guy to try and do something never works, so there's that. I guess Lois and Clark are dating now. They're holding hands, so, you know, there's that. I don't know. It was a cool episode. Other than, you know, nothing really, other than like the very end where the brain was telling Clark, you know, you're the center of all this. Like, we were making the tech that came from you 22 years ago, or the tech that we were making 22 years ago has something to do with you. None of this stuff activated until you showed up. So, whatever that flashback that Clark is happening, it must have happened right when he got to Earth. So, I don't know if we established that yet. And whatever General Lane is talking about, yeah, it happened when Clark got to Earth. It almost looks like, I can't really tell by the flashbacks, but it looks like they got attacked by Krypton, but I know that can't be true. So I don't really know what's happening. I don't know. Anyway, but that's my assumption, like that they got somehow attacked, or Kryptonian technology that was sent with Clark probably bugged out or something. Oh, that's a better theory. That's probably what happened. But yeah, I'm not sure. All in all, cool episode. I'm glad that we kind of resolved this whole you didn't tell me you were a Superman thing. And I'm glad it only took an episode, because if they would have dragged it out, that would have been very annoying. But yeah, other than that, pretty cool. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.